Just called in at field to see how it's growing after it was drilled the other week. This was the last field of wheat we drilled. I think it was around 2 weeks ago. Now look, we've got wheat coming up now, which is good. But can you believe all the oilseed rape has come up as well? Obviously smashed out the pods as the drill's gone through. So there's the broken pods and it's fell on the floor. Now it's growing. Now, if I'd have drilled oilseed rape in this field, it would not look like that. But because I didn't drill oilseed rape, it now does look like that. But yeah, there's the wheat coming up there nicely. See, nice row there. So, there you go, you see better there now. That perfect, like, droplet of moisture on the top of it. Yeah, so I'm happy with that. It's sandy land. If it wasn't sandy, the slugs would absolutely annihilate this. But luckily it's sandy, so that it's not. Oop, zoomed out a bit too much. But yeah, that's good. We'll obviously have to take out the bits of OSR that are growing, probably in the spring now. Just walked in the field a bit further. You can see it nicely in the rows. But when you stand up, you can't see it at all because there's so much residue. Kind of expected this to be dying off a bit more. Don't know why it's not. It's hard to see from here, but this field floods because of the way the road's shaped, and it comes in and it completely like makes a wet mess. And because of that, the four-wheel drives pull that block out the way so they can get in and play in the wet hole. So we're gonna have to make something a bit more substantial, because they've obviously put a winch or a rope round that and slid it forwards, just so that they can go and make a mess of the field. The other option is dig holes all over it and charge them for going on, but then that needs managing. But what a pain. It's totally landlocked, this field, by roads and railway, so this is the only way in. So at least it's not too bad to secure it. Whereas some other fields, they can get in like 365 degrees all the way around them. At least this one, it's just one bit to do. There's a broken flail on this, so we're just going to knock the roll pin out with a punch and a hammer and put a new one in. And we're just going to stick it over this wall so that it's supported and it can't fall, basically, while we knock it out. I just lower it now on that. Go on, a little bit. Down a bit. Down a bit. I'll do. Yeah, we just need to knock that one out of there. It's totally smashed, hasn't it, the way it's completely fell off. There we go, knock the roll pin out. That's the easy bit. Now we've got to get the pin out and the punch out. Oh, little punch there. Get a small punch to knock the big punch out. Let's go in. Good at the wall. There we go. Now the fun starts, getting the big pin out. It was out last year though when we changed the flails.
I can get a big punch on that.
Just try tapping it, because it is slightly proud, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone. Right, well. I think last time we used an air chisel. It has moved, I think, just.
It has moved, see down there.
Oh, yeah. Get an air chisel, maybe. Trusty chisel, a bolt and a pair of mole grips. It's a shame you can't get like a flat hit on it, innit? There we go. I've missed it because I was doing the school run, but Rob has took that pin out in the middle of that welded it up, put it on the lathe, milled it down, and then now there's no slack in the pulley whatsoever. There's a little bit here, but that shouldn't matter. And we put a bit of grease in, that'll probably stop it. So
Drives the pump, not the
yeah, that only drives the hydraulic pump, but that's the main drive belt. Andrew's changed that now, put a new flail on as well. Well, obviously he had to because it was missing, and he's changed another one that was damaged. So that's all ready to go mowing again. This is a panel out the MB track, and it's been in the workshop for about 2 months, and it keeps getting moved around, and I think someone's going to stand on it or drive over it. So I'm going to make a huge long walk across the yard and actually put it in the MB track cab so it doesn't get lost. Oh look, Andrew's washed the brush. It's all shiny again, and his tractor. That is the thing. When it's working, because it sort of like overlaps pretty close, you get little bits of muddy water flicking up all over the top of the brush, and it ends up quite mucky. And obviously you want it a nice bright colour if you're working on the road so that people see it. Hence why we made sure that the lights were working on the front so that you could see them as well. Yeah, this panel is off the steering wheel there, so we need to sort that out. But there's a problem with the ignition switch, so we've ordered a new ignition switch. We need to put it on and then get it firing up easier, because the last time we started it we had to short it on the alternator to take it around. Richard's been getting the third bay ready for concreting today. That one went off yesterday. That's nicely dry, nice and hard to walk on. Putting the underfloor heating pipes in, and then we put this piece of wood in here that looks nearly like a pet's grave that we ordered that stake with a piece of wood on when we buried a pet. That's going to hold all the pipes in place, and that is what the manifold will live on. And the manifold is like all the pipes go into it, and then it pumps it into each zone so we can heat up in different areas. But then we've got to get some pipes up because we're going to heat the end bit up there upstairs. But what we didn't realise is we should have perhaps done that first and routed the pipes underneath that concrete, or we take it straight up that pillar, and then we've got to have to notch out getting it through, because you have to uncoil the pipe up and down like we're doing, and then you have to bring the return back. And in order to bring the return back, you need to put it all down, and we've not got the floorboards in the top yet, so there's a little bit of messing getting that out. But yeah, this is going to be probably concreted. Well, we were going to do it tomorrow, but the forecast tomorrow is absolutely awful. I think we're supposed to have 12 mil of rain tomorrow, so we probably won't be doing that tomorrow, but we can get the rest of the pipes down anyway. Andrew's just going to drop the brush off now and put the front flail on. Now he's fixed it. Me and Rob are going to try and get the 1690 out the workshop. I know it's not completely back together. We just want to give it a good jet wash off now the cab's off, and then we can start working on the gearbox without stuff dropping inside it. The 1690's been here that long, but this stuff took root around it. So I'm just going to lift it out now with the forks. It's spitting. Everyone inside. Name that comedian. Change of plan because it's raining so heavily. Andrew's going to go up to the yard and pick up some road planings. Right, the plan is reach in, pick the front end up, and then wheel it out like you'd wheel a wheelbarrow backwards.
Roller that, aren't you? If you're pushing it backwards.
What do you mean? I'm going to pull it forwards.
Yeah, no, but like, say,
Put a loop in that now. Right, we've looped that round there, so hopefully got a bit of control on it. I don't want to do it on the forks, it's going to slide off as I go backwards. So we'll pick it up and see how we get on. See if we can get it out for the assault course. Right, let's lift, see what it says on that screen there. It's in the red. Let's retract the boom, get it lighter. Oop. We're in the yellow now. I'll have to back up and swing it around that table. Oops. Is it missing? There we go. Right, hopefully now I can drive sideways and come away from that door because I'm in crab steer. See? And then it gets me away from that car behind me and the full bin. And we're out the door. So I'm going to go back to the middle now, put the wheels straight. Then I'm going to go back to 4-wheel steer, but you have to be in neutral to select it. 4-wheel steer, and off we go again. There we go, easy peasy. Oh, before I forget, that back panel off the silage trailer, there's a bit of a weight on it and it's £1,500, so we will be repairing that. It's definitely worth the labour to repair it, even if we do have to buy a little bit of steel for it. Good weather for Andy's boat. Loads of people say they've not seen Sam in the videos for ages. He's gone to college, he's at Myerscough College, so if you're at Myerscough College, say hello. It was about this time last year we carried the 936 round in a similar way to wash it before we painted it, because it had no front end on it. Because we were waiting for a drive shaft, it had no front wheels on it. And this was far lighter than the 936, probably because it's 3 times smaller. Right, quick shower, get some clothes, off to London, going around the Houses of Parliament in the morning with NFU, then talking at an investment kind of thing, I don't quite know. So there's a dinner tonight because I won that award for being I forgot what it was now, farming hero for the Northwest with our MP. So I'm going to receive an award for that, I think in the morning or tonight at a dinner, I don't quite know. And then tomorrow I'm on a panel discussion with Lord Frost at an investment bank kind of farming thing. Don't fully know, but they asked me a few months ago would I attend, so I'm going to go to that. So I'll see what filming I can do there. Ian's going to do the birthday bumper now and send it to me while I'm on the train. Quick change and I'm off. Rob's nearly finished jet washing that. Hi vis Liz, pick me up, off we go. The cat in the station.
Need to be quick because Rob wants to hide the David Brown under the cover here. So let's go. We've got Douglas Noble is 34, Ballistic Ben is 11. I hope that goes with a bang. Max Hayes, Matt Pierce, George Morley, James Tancock, big 5-0. Congratulations. We've got David Richardson, 81. Congratulations, David. Ayla Hedigan. Did I get that right? I hope so. Willow Rimmer is 12. Happy birthday to all you guys. We have raised so far £14,891. Very, very close to £15,000. Well done for that. Thank you very much. And if you're not on the happy birthday as well, see you next time.
On the train, it's going dark, so I can't look at the crops outside. Anyway, thanks for watching, I'll see you tomorrow. We're going again.